I should have stayed overnight.
Well, there's nothing you could have done, love.
Well, I didn't sleep a wink anyway, so I might just as well have been here. Oh, Doctor, how is she?
Well, she's been very unlucky, but she'll live.
Oh, thank God.
So, what's wrong with her?
Oh, severe concussion. There's a fracture to her wrist and ankle. And a possible tear to an Achilles tendon, but we'll know when we can give her a scan.
But she's going to get over it all. I mean, she's not going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of her life.
No, that's very unlikely, although she might need one for a while.
So, I mean, just temporary.
Yeah, 3 to 4 weeks. She's going to need a lot of physiotherapy, but she'll be fine eventually. There shouldn't be any complications.
What do you mean, complications?
She's not going to be brain damaged or anything, is she?
We won't know for sure until she's awake.
And when will that be?
Hopefully today, tomorrow.
She will come round.
Yeah, we're fairly confident of that. And when she does, you'll be able to speak to her.
I wonder how much longer it's going to be. Actually, I'm going to ring Sarah while we're waiting, tell her what's happened. I've got her new number here somewhere. Where is it?
Well, you can't. I mean, you're not allowed to use your mobile in here, are you?
No, well, there's a payphone there. I don't know.
Mrs. Roberts,
Hello, Doctor.
this is Detective Constable Weller from Weatherfield CID.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Was something wrong?
Well, it's your daughter's injuries. There seems to be some uncertainty about them.
Uncertainty? What do you mean?
Well, there's bruising on her arm that suggests it wasn't an accident.
What?
Yeah, we've looked at her more closely after some concern from A&E. The bruising suggests it's more likely there was a struggle than a fall.
So, if it wasn't an accident, then...
Well, it's possible she was pushed.
No, who'd do that?
Well, an intruder, maybe. We asked some neighbours if they saw anything suspicious.
No, I don't believe that. Are you sure that's what happened?
As sure as we can be, yeah. So, I'm afraid, Mrs. Roberts, it looks like we may have a criminal investigation on our hands.
So what do you think happened?
Well, we got to keep an open mind for the time being.
Well, you know, you don't think it was an accident?
It's hard to say. She could have disturbed an intruder. But, on the other hand...
What?
Well, your grandmother said that she found the back door open. And we couldn't see any signs of a break-in, and there was no damage anywhere, and nothing seemed to have been stolen.
So?
So? Well, if she was pushed, it could have been someone she knew. Aye. Don't look so worried. As soon as she comes round, all will be revealed.
Any
Does she, Mrs. Roberts?
Enemies? No.
Well, you know, people she doesn't get on with.
Well, no, not especially. What would you say, David?
What? No. I'd say she gets on with most people.
Yeah, right. I mean, she had the odd falling out with Eileen. That's the mother of the young chap that her daughter wed. But, no, that was just the usual wrangling between in-laws, you know.
Good news. She's coming round.
Oh, thank goodness. Can we see her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now she can tell us what really happened.
Gail?
Here, drink this. Your throat will be sore for a while, so not too much talking.
Come on.
Mum?
Where am I? You're in hospital, sweetheart. You fell downstairs. Fell downstairs? Yes. We found you, don't you remember?
Mrs. Platt, I'm DC Weller. We're just trying to find out how you came to fall down the stairs. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Keep it brief, please.
Okay. The A&E staff reported bruises on your upper arms. Can you tell me how you got them? Do you remember going up the stairs? Well, what's the last thing that you remember? Or the last person that you remember seeing?
I remember. It was Jason.
Jason Grimshaw?
Arguing with Jason.
You remember arguing with Jason Grimshaw before the fall? Do you remember what you were arguing about? Did he grab you? Did he grab your arms? Did Jason push you down the stairs?
Do we have to do all this now? She's so tired.
Yeah, of course. But I will have to speak to you again. Listen, if she remembers anything more, please call me on this number, okay?
Yeah.
Poor thing.
We'd like to keep her in a few more days for observation.
Right. I'm just a bit worried about this memory thing, though. I mean, why can't she remember what happened before she fell?
Well, it's quite common that concussion can lead to some memory loss.
Well, will it come back? Will she ever remember what happened?
It's hard to say. She may remember something, maybe nothing. It can be quite frustrating, which is why I wouldn't put too much pressure on her.
No, of course. We're just pleased and thankful she's going to be okay.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Yes, okay. Thanks, Doctor.
Can you really not remember what happened to you?
Why would Jason push me down the stairs? Must have been an accident.
I'm sorry.
What have you to be sorry for?
I'm sorry you got hurt. I'm sorry you fell. You know, and I wasn't there to help you. I was worried about you. I really worried. I suppose you don't know how you feel until something terrible happens. You have to come.
I wanted to. I wish her.
She's okay.
How are you?
Okay.
Do you want me to go? Because...
No. I'm sorry, all right? Stay. It's just a lot of things have gone on and it's not been easy to think.
I should have talked to you.
Yeah. You should.
Can I go in and see you?
Well, I don't want you upsetting her or anything, you know?
I won't upset her.
And she still is pretty tired.
Well, I won't stay long.
Yeah then, okay. Come on.
If we could turn back time...
Listen, right, it don't matter. We all make mistakes.
And I'm really sorry about your mum.
Yeah.
How did it happen?
How do you mean?
How did she fall down the stairs?
You can't remember.
And you don't know?
How would I know?
Jason said anything?
I don't know. The police spoke to him yesterday. Have you no idea why you hit him?
Why would I hit Jason? Doesn't seem feasible. And if I did, for whatever reason, he wouldn't hurt me back. I'm sure of that.
Well, how sure?
Has he got much of a temper, Jason? I wouldn't imagine he has.
Well, something must have happened.
Yeah, I've never really seen Jason lose his rag before. Not properly, anyhow. Then again, you never really know, do you?
Are looked after by this chivalrous young man. They call him David Platt.
Oh, do they now?
And he assures me it's going to continue once we get home. Look, grapes, coffee, chocolate brownies, 3 magazines.
Yeah, I got one of those magazines for free, though, because it were last month's. That woman in that kiosk loved me. Hey, do you know they're all volunteers?
Emily does it sometimes.
Yeah. So Bounty and Eccles cakes as well.
Just keeping my spirits up, aren't you? Full of surprises.
Oh, yeah. It should be nice and chilled by now.
Oh, I've forgotten to bring up the flowers I bought you. Oh, David, go and fetch them from the car.
You don't have to keep buying me flowers.
No, they'll probably be on the passenger seat.
Well, where you parked?
Oh, right over by the entrance to the maternity unit.
Right.
Such a good boy. Not a thing.
It's just... Well, he said there'd been a misunderstanding.
Go on.
Well, as far as I could make out, right, the reason he came to see you was because it got it into his head that Sarah was having an abortion.
See? How?
Oh, something Becky from Roy's overheard. I mean, he realises now he got the wrong end of the stick. But he did get quite agitated by the sound of things. And so did you. So that's probably why you slapped him.
Do you know, I do vaguely. Maybe it's because you've just mentioned it, but I do think I remember him saying something about an abortion.
Oh, there you are. Anyway, I don't think that led to this.
Maybe I don't remember. I don't know.
You didn't say anything about Tina's abortion to anybody, did you?
No. I don't think so. We agreed to keep it under wraps, didn't we?
Gran, I couldn't see the flowers anywhere.
What? Oh, you know what I've done, don't you? I've put them on the roof of the car and then I've driven off without realising.
You got some competition here, Mum. You got any marbles left between you both soon.
Will you be wanting a lift home, David?
No, you get off. I'll stay and keep Mum company for a little bit.
I mean, this thing was your idea.
I know. I am just struggling to imagine my grandson pushing his own mother downstairs.
Well, try harder.
No, look, as it stands, we have to assume he doesn't know about the abortion, so...
So what you're saying is, you want to go home?
No! What I'm saying is we need to tread really carefully.
Or as I keep saying, on and on and on. We should call the police and let them sort it out.
No. Oh.
Morning. How's Gail?
She's on the mend. Touch wood.
Are you all right, Audrey?
Yes, Ken, fine.
I thought of going out for a jaunt in the country this afternoon, but I don't want to lose my place to all these trucks. You had to park the other end of Victoria Street last night. Soon, I'll have to get a bus to get my car. It's all these blasted builders. Oh, sorry, no offence. I'm thinking of taking up the question of resident parking with the council. Anyway, you enjoy your day off.
You too.
Every day's a day off in these shoes. Bye.
Bye.
Come on, Eccles.
Morning, sexy.
I wasn't going to open till lunchtime. I'm sorry, I thought I explained.
It's all right. You go back upstairs, do whatever it is you were doing, and I'll get things going down here, open a bit earlier than planned.
It'll be quiet.
Listen, YMCA ain't stopped for Easter. Why should we?
No, Becky, please.
Sorry. Truth is, Roy, I didn't want to be hanging around my place all day. I went to a right old ding-dong with a woman what lives below me this morning. Maybe you can settle this. What actually happened on Good Friday?
Jesus was crucified.
Right. You're right, then. It's a bit misleading, though, innit? Shouldn't it be called Bad Friday?
Come in.
I was sure it when he came back from dead. Something to do with a big stone in a park and a prostitute.
That was Easter Sunday, the resurrection. Don't let Emily hear you speaking like that.
David, did you push your mum down the stairs?
What? Why would I push my mum down the stairs, Gran? Who's put this in your head? Is it him?
No, listen. Maybe you didn't do it on purpose, but did you do it?
Of course I didn't. The police have been speaking to Jason. They seem to think he's done it, don't they?
Jason never pushed anyone.
Yeah, and what makes you so sure?
Just a minute. David, I'm going to ask you something now. And it might come as a shock to you, right?
What?
Did you know about your girlfriend's abortion? Oh, lovey, no, you didn't, did you? Oh, David.
What?
When?
Well, when do you think? Work it out. Just before this happened.
Bill.
Mine.
Yeah, lovey, yeah. Afraid it was.
Yeah, was it?
Did my mum know?
We were trying to protect you.
We? So you all knew? Protect me?
Hey, don't get aggressive with her.
Yeah, what's it got to do with you? How were you protecting me?
Oh, David, you can't even look after yourself.
So you took it upon yourself to make my own decision for me?
No, Tina made the decision. No one else. She just asked your mum's advice.
Are you sure you didn't know?
Does it look as though I did?
Yes.
Bill.
Because one explanation might be that you found out and you weren't happy. And the next thing you know, Gail's lying at the bottom of the stairs. And you panic and start lying.
How dare you come here and attack me when my mother is lying in hospital? Just leave me alone. Keep him away from me before I swing for him.
Oh, like you swung for Gail. Just try it, lad.
Oh, now leave it, Bill.
He's lying through his teeth.
David, look, we all love Bethany to bits, don't we? Hmm? But where did Sarah's youth go? You don't want to be a parent at 17, darling, believe me. Saddled with all that when you've got the world on your doorstep.
Just both of you. Leave me alone.
Well, give me a ring when you've had time to think, eh? You know you can talk to me, David, lovely. Hmm? You can tell your nan anything, remember that?
Just go. Yeah, get over here now.
Hey, you know that...
Where have you been?
I've told you. We can pay. What are you looking for?
Right, okay. Listen. The afternoon, my mum fell. You've got to say You was with me.
I was with you, wasn't I?
No, earlier than that. When it happened.
Why?
Well, why'd you think?
Oh, my God. You nutter, David. It was you. An accident.
Well, she lost her footing. We were arguing, and all right, I pushed her, but I never meant for her to fall, all right? She just lost her footing. What, do you think I tried to kill her?
How could a push be an accident?
Because I never intended her to fall.
Right, we'll tell the police it was an accident then.
Well, they're not going to believe me, are they? I just found out you and her had cooked up an abortion without telling me.
We didn't cook up anything. We're trying to protect you.
That's exactly what me gran said. You was all just trying to get it over and done with as quick as possible before I had a say.
No, hang on a minute. That day when you came to see me, she was what? Just lying there on the floor. And you knew it. You left her.
I was in shock, all right? I didn't know what to do.
No. The only thing you were bothered about was getting away with it.
Tina, I was all over the place after what I'd just heard.
Oh, don't even turn this round.
What?
And don't even give me the guilt trip. I can't lie for you.
Oh, but you've got to, though, please. What, you can lie about being pregnant, but you can't lie about this?
That was for your own good. How many times? Most lads would love to have it so easy. And technically, I didn't lie about being pregnant. I just didn't tell you.
Look, whatever your excuse is, all right? At the end of the day, you've got me into this mess. You're gonna have to get me out. She was gonna get rid of me, you know. She's regretted it ever since.
No, she hasn't.
What? Did she tell you how she was gonna have me aborted?
No. She encouraged me to think about it, okay? Not to rush into anything. She let me know what my options were.
And I bet all the time you were like, oh, she's got my best interests at heart. Our best interests.
What are you looking for?
I bet she was practically begging you.
No, not at all. I told you, I trusted her. And she offered to pay, so...
She paid? She paid to kill my child?
Oh, don't say that. She didn't think you could cope, and I agreed. I don't think I could cope. I could hardly see us changing nappies at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, well, if my sister could do it, then anybody could.
Yeah, well, maybe your sister had a bit more about her than you think.
Listen, my sister has got nothing about her, right? And it's not too late for us. I mean, as long as the police think that Jason did it with...
Forget us. You're the one that lost your temper, and you're the one who's covered it up. What is it? David? And it was an accident. You were upset and she lost her footing.
You know, you lie to me, but you won't lie to the police. Do you know how worthless that makes me feel?
I'm going to open it.
Don't!
Hi, I'm DC Werner. We'd like to talk to David Platt.
Come in.
Thanks. David, we'd like to speak to you about your mother.
My mother? Why? Has anything happened?
Oh, we'd like you to come down to the station and talk about what happened the day of the accident.
Talk to me. Right, well, yeah. I mean, if there's any way I can help, then obviously. Now?
Yeah, if you could.
I mean, I've been in more shock than anyone. You know, Jason was my brother-in-law and, well, I considered him a mate.
Let's go.
You ain't got a spare chewing gum, have you?
No, my last one.
Right, do you mind if I just go and grab my coat then from inside?
On you go.
Don't.
Please. I'm begging you.
David!
Just help me, Tina. Why does nobody ever help me?
Will she help him? Find out in half an hour.
Do you want me to tell anyone? David!
Tell who? No.
Mind your head as you get in.
I'll wait here then, shall I?
You've been asked if you want legal representation, and your answer was...
No. I haven't done anything wrong, so I shouldn't need one.
Thank you. So, you and Mother's had this fall?
Yeah.
Except it wasn't a fall, was it? Somebody pushed her.
Well, I don't know. Did they?
How are things between you and her?
Well, she's my mum.
You don't like her, though, do you? You don't get on.
Mostly we do, yeah.
In 2005, you sent a series of cards signing them Richard. What did you do that for?
I suppose I thought it was funny. And I suppose now I can see, obviously, it wasn't.
What, now that you're older?
Yeah.
Still haven't changed much, have you? I mean, just last year we had you claiming that your mother attacked you and beat you up, and had she?
Well, you know she hadn't.
So, what's that all about?
I don't know.
And then your sister getting married. What did you go and do?
Yeah.
Drive a car into the canal and try and kill yourself? Look, I'll ask you again, David. What is your relationship with your mother? You hate her, yeah?
No.
So what's all this?
All right, there have been times when we haven't got on.
I would say there have.
I didn't push her down the stairs.
Then who did?
I don't know. I wasn't even there.
Maybe you.
I was with my girlfriend at her house.
Okay. Let's just talk a bit more about you and your mother. Because we've been talking to Jason. You know Jason, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, he said that you told him that you wanted to kill her.
No, I didn't.
He said that you were both on a roof somewhere and your mother was down below and you pretended to have a gun and started shooting at her.
Well, did he tell you how he married my sister? And then she left him and he's blamed our family ever since?
You pushed her down those stairs, didn't you?
No.
Arthur?
No.
Okay, you were talking to her.
I wasn't arguing with her. I wasn't talking with her. I wasn't even there, right? I told you I was at my girlfriend's.
And who saw you at your girlfriend's?
She did.
Who else?
Nobody else.
So, how old's your girlfriend?
17.
And how long have you been going out?
10 weeks.
10 weeks?
About that, yeah.
And you think, in the basis of a 10-week relationship, that she's going to tell us that you were with her when she knows it isn't true? And then, when she knows she's going to be questioned by policemen and lawyers, and she's going to have to stand up in court under oath. It's not going to happen, is it?
Well, yeah.
What? Does she hate her mother? Does she want to push her mother down the stairs?
I shouldn't think so, no.
Then why should she risk her neck defending you? When that's what you've done to yours. 40 hours. So, remind me, what's the name of your girlfriend again?
Tina.
Oh, was that the one I saw at the house?
Yeah.
Listen, see if she gives you this alibi and it turns out not to be true. She could be in a lot of trouble, David. And I'm just saying because if you think anything about her, which I think you do, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, you ought to think very carefully about what you're asking her to do. And whether you really want to put her on the spot like this. Right?
Because any minute now, Maria will be talking about maternity leave, so I don't know where that's going to leave me. David.
Hello, Gran. Bill. You all right, Mum?
All the better for seeing you.
Yeah, I think we should go, because they don't like more than 2 visitors round their bed.
No, they won't mind.
Well, before anybody goes anywhere, can I just ask? Who was it that shocked me?
What do you mean?
Well, up until this morning, it was Jason that pushed you down the stairs, right? Except now he's denying it. Then again, he would. Now, all of a sudden, they're gunning for me.
Well, I would have thought what's important is, are they right?
No, they're not.
So, who was it? Gran?
It was me. I rang him.
Bill?
Oh, come on, Gail. Anybody that knows him would have done the same. Anybody that knows what he's capable of and what he's done in the past.
Yeah, well, thanks, Bill.
No, it was me as well. OK, Bill made the call, but I agreed with him.
Then I think you'd both better leave.
Oh, Gail.
No! I don't want you here pretending to be concerned for me when all the time you're going behind my back and trying to get David into serious trouble with the police.
And what did he say?
The police. They've said, sorry for wasting your time, Mr. Platt, and can we give you a lift anywhere?
Oh, come on.
We were just trying to get at the truth, David.
Yes, well, do it out in the open, not in snide phone calls.
Come on. We don't want you getting upset. Come on, Bill.
Hello, Tina. We're back again.
Where's David?
I think he's going to visit his mum, but actually it's you we want to talk to. Do you mind if we come in a minute?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Are you spending the day with Tina?
Yeah. Oh, actually.
Good. Don't like to think of you on your own.
I'll just let her know where I am.
Especially after the way you've been treated by some members of your family. I can't believe it.
Hiya, it's me. Just letting you know that the feds have let me go, and I'm in the hospital now with my mum. What? Now? Honest? Right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll be home as soon as I can. Bye-bye.
Everything all right?
Yeah. She's just made me a meal, that's all, and just wondered what time I'd be home.
Well, you don't have to stay here.
Yeah, well, up and I'll go now anyhow. But I'll call again and see you tomorrow.
Well, whatever fits in with yours and Tina's plans.
All right, I'll do that. So I'll see you soon. And get well, all right? Bye-bye.
See you, love.
Oh, hi. I was just going to ring you.
What's happened? What have you told them?
They wanted to know if you were really with me.
Yeah, they would. And you told them what?
I told him Yeah, you were. And that's what I'll be telling everybody else. And it's even what I'll be saying in court, if I have to.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Sorry?
I thought we had a deal.
Oh, I've had a little. I'm not particularly hungry.
You're going to hurt the chef's feelings.
I haven't forgotten how to eat, okay? I'm sorry. It's just...
Stop wearing your brain out, love. It'll all come back to you.
I must be still dreaming.
What do you reckon?
Yeah. Amazing. Why are you doing this?
I couldn't sleep.
Okay, stop.
What?
Stop cleaning, lose those gloves, because they're seriously freaking me out.
All right, calm down. Just wanted it to look nice for, when Mum gets home.
You're serious about looking after her?
Well, yeah, I'm a son.
David, wake up. A bit of spring cleaning isn't going to keep your gran away. You can't stop her coming round here.
My mum doesn't need anybody but me, all right?
You can't control this.
Well, then what am I supposed to do?
I'm in this as well.
Yeah, and I'm trying to protect us.
And what if you can't? I'm sorry. I know you're doing your best.
Yeah. Still rubbish, though, innit?
Oh, I don't know. At least I know you're not a total dead loss around the house.
Hi, love.
Hello?
Brought you some magazines.
Thanks. Didn't expect to see you today.
Well, I wanted to come. How are you feeling?
Much the same.
It's really quite cheery in here in the daytime, isn't it? Gail, love. About what happened yesterday.
I don't want to hear.
No, but we've got to clear the air.
He's a guilty conscience, more like.
I'm sorry, we both are. It was a mistake.
Telling me you're telling the police.
Well, it shouldn't have come out like that.
It shouldn't have come out at all, ma'am. How do you think David feels about it?
He's not the one in hospital, is there?
He's still your grandson.
It broke my heart.
So you got Bill to do your dirty work
Look,
for you?
David is a very mixed
That's
up young
enough.
man. The story
Ma'am, that's
doesn't...
enough. There's only one person in this world that knows what happened. So until I remember, I suggest you keep your opinions to yourself.
Right, come on.
What are you doing?
We're going to see your mum.
What for?
Well, she's in hospital, in case you've forgotten. I just want to see how she is, okay?
Well, don't you think we should give it a few days?
We can't look like we're hiding from this thing. If we don't go and visit, it gives your gran even more ammunition.
All right, so what are you going to say?
I don't know. How about, how are you feeling, Gail? Yeah, that'd be a good start.
This isn't funny, all right?
Yeah, I had noticed, thanks. Look, I'm not going to break down and start blabbing if that's what you're worried about. But don't let that stop you.
Tina, don't even joke about it. Okay?
I hate lying to her.
Yeah, well, it's too late for the truth.
Well, you don't know that.
They're not gonna believe me.
Your mum will. We'll make her.
Yeah, well, it's not up to her anymore, is
Well,
it?
it was an accident.
I still pushed her. Okay, that's all the police are bothered about now.
So what we're going to do?
We stick to the story.
And then what?
Hello, you two.
Hiya.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm okay. On the mend, the doctor says.
Oh, that's good. I've got these for you. I know they're only small, but...
Freesias are my absolute favourite. Thank you. David, will you just nip down to the nurse's station, sort out a vase for those?
Yeah, right.
So, have the doctors said when you can come home?
Never mind about me. How are you feeling?
Yeah. I'm okay.
And David?
I think we both realised it would have been a bit mad, you know, having a kid. We've only known each other 5 minutes, so...
Must have been a bit of a shock for him, finding out about the termination from me mum.
Yeah, I suppose.
Are you sure he didn't know about the abortion before the accident?
No, first thing he knew about it was when Audrey said.
Oh, very lovely.
Right, which way's the loo?
Out the door, turn right down the corridor.
Okay, do you want anything from the shop?
Actually, yeah, would you get me a crossword magazine, please? I've finished all these. No Sudoku, mind you, that drives me batty.
Sure.
Glad you two made up. She's a nice girl.
Yeah.
David, I'm sorry about the pregnancy and everything.
Mum.
No, please, just hear me out. I know we kept it from you. And from where you are now, that must just seem terrible. All I can say is I thought we were doing the right thing. Tina was in such a state.
Mum, listen, you don't have to
You'd
explain
had
anything.
such a hard time of it last year.
Mum, please listen. I know you thought you was only doing it for the best, and I'm dealing with it. Right now, though, the only thing I care about is you. And getting better.
Mind the ribs.
And painkillers okay for you? No wooziness?
Well, a bit. Quite like it, actually.
Well, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be at home by the end of the week.
Oh, that's great news, Mum.
It'll be good to be back in my own bed.
You'll no doubt need a wheelchair for a bit, just for convenience, but I'm really pleased with your progress. You got some help at home?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be looking after her. We both will.
Yeah, of course we will.
I can even set a bed up for you downstairs if you like.
Well, with help, you should be fine with the stairs.
I'm sure we'll manage. But, this memory thing... I still can't remember anything about the accident.
It's much harder to predict, I'm afraid. You may regain all of your memory, or you may be gone for good. You'll just have to wait and see.
Well, thank you, Doctor. You and the nurses have been wonderful. Credit to the NHS.
Tell all your friends.
Oh, that's good news.
It's brilliant, yeah.
I'm really pleased with you.
You're a tough old bird, aren't you?
I've had to be.